Hello everybody! Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm looking a little disastrous today. I just woke up from like a 4-hour nap 30 minutes ago and I'm here. Okay, we're here. I wanted to film a little sit down video for you guys today. I've been doing a lot of vlogs. Insecure friends. How to stay away from them, how to look out for them, my personal experience, and just my 2 cents. I'm not talking about insecure people that are insecure just about the way that they look, more of like an egotistical, like me, like I hate me. That's not who I'm talking about right now. That's a different topic. People are allowed to have insecurities. I have my own insecurities of my own, you know. We're all human and we're not perfect. So I'm not about to sit here and speak all this opinion and, to me, truth, and y'all to perceive it as me talking about somebody that is just insecure about their looks or something that's more surface level. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the secret haters. We're talking about the want to be your best friend to your face but hate you in secret because they're jealous of you type jealous bitches, okay? That's the type of insecurity we're talking about. And I feel like, in my opinion, this is the deepest rooted insecurity. It's when somebody has been so insecure about themselves that they're now projecting it onto the world around them and the people around them. And it's intentional, they're aware of it, and they're just snaky people, okay? There are snakes out there. How to look out for these people? Okay, what am I looking for when I in a room of different people that I'm getting to know and somebody's just throwing little stabs at you, little jokes? I think the biggest kind of determiner for me when I'm like figuring out somebody's energy, it's when their sense of humor is like dark humor or something that is just not very palatable to everybody. Like, you laugh because it's awkward type of humor, like you laugh because you don't know what else to do kind of humor, which a lot of men do this, where they're just very like deeply insecure that they have to kind of make everyone around them uncomfortable. Those are my least favorite type of people because it's just like, why do you feel the need to act that way? It's just so ridiculous. I don't understand. How can you not just like find a funny joke? Make a funny joke. I love laughing, but I don't love fake laughing. That's a lot of energy. That is definitely one of the signs I look for, is somebody's sense of humor and when they're making fun of the people around them. And then when they get comfortable with you, they start making fun of you to your face. Or they start making fun of you to other people and not in front of your face, which is actually worse. Deeply insecure about themselves. They're secretly putting you down in front of your face and then talking about, oh, you're my best friend, like I still really want to be friends with you. No, you don't. You secretly hate me. Girl, you hate me. Like, be for real. Like, it's okay. It's okay. With insecurity comes irritability and comes irrationality. The most insecure people I've met have just been kind of like a little off the wire. I never know what's next from them. I don't know what mood they're gonna be in. I don't know what kind of vibe it's gonna be next. I'm trying to like match their level, but also not stoop to their level when they're being outright negative towards people. But I could be friends with anybody type of person. Like, I try to be really open-minded towards people. Honestly, I'm not really as open-minded towards insecure people anymore because I've tried to be their friends and it never works out. It just never fucking works out. Irritability, irrationality, big fucking thing. One tiny little thing will set them off. Like one eensy beensy little thing, because they're secretly like keeping tabs on you. And can we talk about how crazy that is? Like, I feel like I can keep tabs on people if they're acting not very nice to me. Like, that's when I'm keeping tabs on someone, is if they're not being very nice to me. It will just be something very small that ticks them off. And when you're friends with this person or these people, you will notice that it will always be the smallest things. And then you'll always kind of have to feel like you're on guard because you're like, I don't want to offend this person. I don't want to upset this person. I don't want them to act irrationally towards me or secretly talk behind my back. Like, That should never be a fear that you have with your friends, period. Those are not your friends. Let's talk about attachment styles that these people typically have and what you want to look out for. It's going to be anxious attachment. They always want to be very close to you, very like just with you all the time. They're always trying to make plans with you. Just very, we're best friends. Like, I know that I am like talking shit about you to your face, but like we are best friends. Like, don't get it twisted. So that can be really confusing because it's this person that is so insecure within themselves that they need to attach onto a person and they need to have this person's attention and this person's attachment, or else they kind of go a little haywire in their brain. They're like, oh, well, this person hates me. That's another big thing, is they always think that people hate them. They always think that people hate them. And it's because they hate themselves and they're projecting that onto everyone around them once again. So they hate the world. They hate the people around them because they hate themselves. Whatever you feel on the inside, that's what you're going to project onto the outside. And I 100%, I believe that, especially if it's like this deep insecurity that people have that they don't feel they have to do the work for. No. We're doing the work. We're doing the work. We're healing the generational trauma. We are doing that, okay? And I feel like a big part of our generation is doing this, and that's amazing. But I've really been seeing some strugglers recently, and I'm fearing for what this generation has in store for us. But, you know, I also don't want to feed into that negative bullshit. I want to circle back to something that I was saying earlier. These people are going to be your secret haters. They are going to secretly hate you so much. And at the end of the day, never put up with that bullshit. Ever. Never. I'm sorry. They literally see that you are a light in the world. They see that you are loving, you are kind, you are confident, and you have goals, and you're just like this beautiful fucking person. And they want that so bad. They want that so bad that they are drawn to you. And as a person of light, you're like, yes, like come in, you know, do your thing. Let's see where this goes. Let's be friends. And they just want to take. They don't want to ask about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about how you're feeling, how you're doing, how life is until after they've talked about themselves, until they've gotten everything off their plate, until they've gotten advice from you, until they've gotten what they need from you. And they're just going to come and take because they have nothing to give, period. They're going to take from you because they have nothing. And I mean nothing to offer you, nothing to give you. Because when you're at this level where it's like, you've already gone through so much bullshit in your childhood, you've already gone through the steps, and you're trying to heal yourself, and you're trying to work on yourself, and you're trying to be open to the world. This happens when you become open to the world. Sometimes people will want to take your light because they see how beautiful and light you are. It just happens. It's just something to be wary of. And it's not something to be afraid of, because these people, again, if they have nothing to offer you, they have nothing to take from you. Like, the only thing they have to take from you is your energy, and you're in control of that. You are 100% in control of how you expend your energy, how you act around these people. If it's like a situation where you go to school with this person, or you work with this person, or this person's just like in your life a lot, it's just having those boundaries and more setting them softly. And sometimes you can just directly set those boundaries and be like, okay, I can't stand the way that you're treating me. It really just depends on the severity of the situation and like how much it's really affecting you and what kind of action you want to take after that. I feel like for me personally, the advice I would give is to be soft about these boundaries, because these people can typically be very irrational and very emotional, erratically emotional, where it's just like, it's really intense, and you just don't want that energy being projected onto you. You don't want those vibes. It's just like, ooh, like, girl, like, I hope you heal, you know? It's like, ooh, but get away from me, girl. I have had a few personal experiences in the past where there have been people that in the end just wanted to take from me, and I didn't really realize it, and I just really wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt and like be their friend. But I'm also the type of person where if something isn't working, I will cut off the relationship completely. I don't have the time. We have one life. I do not have the time to keep people around me that do not have my best interest or do not resonate with me anymore, or maybe just bring a side out of me that I don't like. We can learn from each person that we meet in our lives and each person that we become friends with, or we, get into a relationship with, or our family members. Like, every relationship is there for a reason, and it's there for a teaching and a healing and a purpose. So it just really depends on how you want to assess that situation. That is totally up to you. My advice would be to just have some soft boundaries, but have those boundaries in place. And if you can, entirely cut off that person, cut off contact, cut off connection. I don't care. It's those people like that you literally cannot have intruding your space, because it's just going to continuously bother you. And unless you have to keep this person in your life for work purposes, for school purposes, anything like that, like, I understand. But I think having those boundaries where it's like, oh, I don't really want to hang out, or like, I don't like how you talk to me when you're making jokes about me, but you're actually just like talking shit and then laughing about it. I'm gonna end off this video here. I do have a lot to say about this topic, but the words aren't really coming to me, so editing Naya might pop in here. But okay, hi, yes, editing Naya is indeed here. I wanted to add in a little last piece of this. The way that people treat themselves, they are going to treat you like that at the end of the day. A lot of people do not want to hear this. They do not want to accept this as truth, but it is truth. And this person can love you dearly, but when shit hits the fan, they're going to treat you the way that they treat themselves, because that is what they know, and that is how they're going to treat you. Sometimes it's out of their own personal choice to treat you this way. Sometimes it's out of a learned behavior that they need to work on. But at the end of the day, if somebody needs to work on something and they're continuously projecting that onto you, that's not okay. That's really not acceptable. And just because they haven't done the work yet, or they're working on themselves or whatever, if I don't see like actual action that this person is working on themselves, I don't believe them, and you shouldn't either. And you shouldn't have to take behavior like that and just be like, well, they're working on themselves. Okay, well, they shouldn't be treating you the way that they treat themselves, which is with hatred, with no patience, with negativity. It's just a very negative, low vibration. And if you want to ascend, if you want to really like go forward in life, you actually shouldn't have people around you like that hold you back, that are in this low kind of vibration for really, really long extended periods of time, where this is their entire reality. This is what they've accepted as their reality. They're not working towards anything that isn't this negative kind of vibration. You are going to get sucked into that, and that's just not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good for your journey. So the way that people treat themselves, at the end of the day, they are going to treat you that way. I don't know how many times, how many different ways I can explain that, but honestly, just take that how you will. And, yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my content. Wake Up is out now. I'm so proud of her. She's amazing. I love this album so much. It literally is like my pride and joy. I hope that you guys give it a listen. Everything having to do with my music is linked in the description down below. And leave me a comment for some more content that you possibly want to see from me, or any feedback you have from this video, anything you want to add, anything that you've experienced or resonate with. I can kind of be cutthroat about the people that I let into my life and the people that I let stay in my life. For me right now, I'm learning how to have soft boundaries with people when I still have to have them in my life. So I did want to add in that, like, if they have to be in your life and you don't have a choice, I get that. That happens in life, and it teaches us to be patient. It teaches us to hold our own, to be strong, to have our boundaries. and to really see if the work we've done is being put into action in our daily lives. But if you do have the choice to cut off somebody that is treating you with jealousy, with hatred, with snaky behavior where it's like they kind of want you to fail in secret because you're doing so well and they don't know how to do well like that, cut them off. Please cut them the fuck off. You do not deserve to be treated that way. You do not have to be in an energy field like that. You do not have to lower your vibration for anybody ever. Don't dim your light for anybody ever, you guys. Okay, this is a shorter video, but I just have been thinking about this topic a lot, and I want to have some more sit down videos with you guys and just kind of chat. And yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoyed today's video again, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.